You just saw flash on your screen, and Marshon Lattimore and DK Metcalf, get your popcorn ready, as they say. Those two are going to be going at it all night.
Lewis, you mentioned that matchup, Marshon Lattimore and DK Metcalf. Right off the bat, they are throwing blows at each other. DK Metcalf, watch him come off the line of scrimmage here. He wants to send a message, and so does Lattimore. Hey, man, this is going to be a 60-minute fight.
You knew it. You knew. You could bet your money that was going to happen. And here we go.
2nd and 10. Every play has been a run to Alex Collins so far. Set up for the play action. Geno takes a shot down the sideline. DK Metcalf is in the game, and he's down the sideline. "84 yards. There are no flags." And that's how the run sets up the passing touchdown.
Just a simple go route. You see DK just use his strength to get off the line against Lattimore. Lattimore trying to pin him to the sideline, loses his footing. And then you see what happens with Marcus Williams as far as his angle he takes to try and get DK out of bounds. When you're going up against a guy who's that big and strong, your margin for error is slim and none.
No team in the NFL plays more man coverage than the New Orleans Saints. And Marshon Lattimore just got beaten by his man, DK Metcalf. You guys have already highlighted it. That'll be a lot of fun to watch all night tonight.
And it's going to be interesting for the Saints defensive coordinator, Dennis Allen. How much does he decide to leave Marshon Lattimore one-on-one with DK Metcalf? As soon as he starts to come down to play the run, Geno Smith knows he has one-on-one on the outside. And I don't care if it's Marshon Lattimore or Deion Sanders out there. You're going to give DK Metcalf an opportunity. Just get it up there, give him a chance. And in the conditions, that's a great football. That's a great play to DK Metcalf.
Flags come in, and Lattimore and Metcalf, that battle continues.
Well, you know Marshon Lattimore is going to be hot after getting beat for the touchdown, and DK Metcalf came up and gave him a two-hand shove, and then Lattimore came back at him, and they always get the second guy.
You knew this was going to be a storyline in this game. You just knew it was.
So does Sean Hockley.
Yeah.
The referee tonight.
Now you just wonder, did they see the whole thing transpire, or did they just catch Marshon Lattimore?
What happens there?
Metcalf, rather.
You know, what Metcalf did right there was complete. That was in the course of the play, and Lattimore led up, and he gave him a shuck. That's like blocking him.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 23. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's an automatic. 1st down.
John Perry.
You know, this happens just like Brian talked about. All the officials have a key that they're looking at in the zone. Something takes place, and then there's a retaliation. And that's generally what we get.
Yeah. You know, it was interesting talking with DK Metcalf this week because he's had some of these things happen earlier in the season, and against the Titans game, he kind of got out of his game. Well, I think DK is getting in the head of Marshon Lattimore so far in this game, and on that last play, he got him again. But this has been physical.
Look, the mental warfare that goes on between wide receivers and DBs has been going on since the beginning of time when it comes to football. Two of the proudest position groups that there is, position groups that are highly emotional, and right now, it seems like 14 is winning the emotional battle.
The win. Now Geno's going that way. Throwing on the run. That's excellent coverage. Penny Hart was the intended target. And Marshon Lattimore able to have the coverage.
The bat, they played man-to-man on the outside, and you see what DK Metcalf can do. And Marshon Lattimore was just out-physicaled on that play. So what do you do if you're Dennis Allen? Say, well, I'll play man underneath with Marshon and have a safety over the top. And that's how you take good receivers away in the National Football League. And to your point, Lewis, now Seattle has to run the football.
Yeah.
They've got to be able to do that if that's the way that Dennis Allen and the Saints defense are going to play it.
Yeah, what's interesting is DeMario Davis said, hey, look, we can still handle it. We can still handle it even if we do play too high. And we'll force teams to do what we want them to do because that's the standard they're after on defense. It's Marshon Lattimore and DK Metcalf again.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense number 23. This 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. It's first down.
Hey, John, we've been talking about this off the air. Take us through what's going on the air now.
You know, we had a first quarter with a lot of issues. Sean went over and talked with both coaches. Hey, get the guys under control during the live ball action, dead ball action. Everything's settled, but here we are. It's the second half.
Playing a whole lot. They're not on the same page. I like this emotion.
Gino throwing. Coming across was DK Metcalf. Just his second target of the night.
And we're talking about these deep crossers right off of play action. Here, Shane Waldron tries to dial one up. They've been running the football. Look at the space on the second level. Gino's just got to hit that. He's just got to hit it. They had the right play call dialed up. That's a potential explosive play that they miss.
That's a tough throw on the move.
3rd and 5. Right back to him. Consecutive plays by DK Metcalf. They went 38 consecutive offensive snaps without going to him. Now they go to him back to back.
And you see Marshon Lattimore sitting in outside leverage, just a single middle of the field safety. That's an easy throw and catch.
I think whichever wide receiver group steps up here in the fourth quarter, their team has a better chance to win. Neither one of these wide receiver groups have been really effective outside of the one long pass to DK Metcalf. What's he going to do tonight?
Had to burn 2 ill-advised timeouts in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gino. Underneath. Skips it off the turf for DK Metcalf. That'll stop the clock. 1:51.